Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and I have this beautiful book here by Christine Brown, and it is Beaded Embroidery Stitches. Now, I wanted to do something like what she's got here and I didn't know how to explain it to you, so I'm going to show you this. It's not going to be exactly like that, but I want to do something in that sort of way. I want to put all different sorts of beading on there, different sorts of beads, and it's got shells and all sorts of stuff, okay? So that's my next idea, and I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. And this book actually come from the library, so I'm just going to, I'm not copying this, but I'm going to use techniques and ideas because I really love the idea of putting a whole lot of beads on and standing them up, you know, and make them three-dimensional and make it look probably like ocean or something, you know. I was thinking about buying this, but I don't think I will because I can just go to the library and get it out whenever I want to. You know what I mean? But no, she's got some really nice pieces in here, and I just thought I'd show you that that's the idea that we're going to go for. That sort of idea to make something. Actually, the something is not going to be. So look at this. See, it's all just done with beads, and there's a bit of applique in there, a few suffle puffs in there, and that. But it's really nice, and that's what I really wanted to do. See these here. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And then it has got these projects in here, but I won't be following any of those because that's, you know, that's in the book, and that's for you to, if you want to look at it, you have to do that. I can't show you how to do that. It'd be wrong. I think that'd be wrong to do that to the lady. So I'm just showing you things that I want to put ideas. You know, this is how you get your ideas. If you can't sort of think of somewhere, that one there's. Really interesting. Look at the dragonfly. Look at that. So I've got lots of different sorts of beads, you know, different strange looking ones that I've collected up over the years, and I'm thinking, you know, I could put some to good use in this. So it could end up being a bag, I suppose. I'm not going to. No, I'm leaving it as a. Now here's this piece again. This is the bit that I'm thinking I'm going to try and work different aspects of it, you know, because I've got sort of different sort of beads and shells and you know, all these different sorts of ideas. Okay, so the book is Christine Brown, Kristen, and it is I think she's Australian, this lady. I think so. I don't know. I think that there's another. There she is there. Oh no, she was born in California. My mistake. Must have been somebody else with a name close to that. But anyway, so look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I just love all this beading. And I just really want to take on some of these ideas and put it into my next piece of work, which won't be a crazy patchwork. It's just going to be on a plain piece of fabric like this. Nope, it's under there, sorry. Now I'll put that over there, so don't think I need to go back to it. I've picked out a bit bigger beads and a few different varieties of things. I'll find a place to put this. I'm going to put it on that, and I'm going to leave it in that. I'm going to keep it in the hoop, okay? Because that's the thing. That's the sort of thing I want to do. I just want to keep it in the hoop. Okay. And it keeps. This is not very good hoop. It's I only bought it new last week or something. It's a bit skew with, but it'll be alright when I've finished. I didn't put anything behind it. I don't think I want to. By the time it's covered in beads, I suppose it's going to be a little bit heavy, but it's going to stay in there. And I'll fix that so it won't look like that at the back, and it's just going to be a little piece of art, I suppose. A little bit of work that I put on. Okay, so I have some orange ones. I love those. I collected them up that I can put in. I've got some long ones. I've got these all different sorts of bits here. I've got these bit bigger ones that I bought that'll be good to put on there. I've got all these beautiful coloured ones in here. Sequins, got all the sequins. This is beautiful, these sequins. They're 3mm because I just measured it a while ago on the. Look at them. Oh, I'm getting excited to work with those. Oh dear. Look at these orange ones. And the green and the red. Oh, look, all of them. They're beautiful, aren't they? Oh, crikey. So, mine's going to be all colours. I won't like just use one. I've got some here, these little round ones that I really like that I got off something else a minute ago. There's red bugle beads. I've got all sorts of different things, as you well know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start, and I'm going to just put down a few bits, and then I'm going to make some of the, try and do some of the different designs. I can't get that shut because I've got that piece in it going in the edge of it. We need that nice bit on top to stop them from all taking off in the different directions, don't we? Oh, I'll just put that back in there. Okay, I've already threaded my needle. I put some blue thread in there, okay? Put a blue piece of thread through it because I just wanted to, because it's going onto this blue background. So first of all, I suppose I can just start. I don't know whether I need to mark out areas or what, you know, I don't know whether I need to, I don't think so. I'm just going to start anywhere. I'm just going to start anywhere and see what happens, okay? So I'll put this one on. It's a nice white one, and I'll have a blue bead on the top of that. Can you see that though? I suppose you can, yes. And then you just go back down in there, righto. So it sits up like that. And then you want to get another one. Another one. These are a nice creamy colour. We're just sort of making little nests of beads. Looks like two eyes now to start with, doesn't it? Here's another one. Should be fun. There's no rules. It's something like I did when I did those dolls, isn't it? Like as bags. But it's not, because this is going to be a lot. Oh, well, there's going to be lots of dimension on this. This is dimensional, and that's what I'm after. Three-dimensional ideas. Whoa. I thought I'd be safe with them in the bowl, because they're in a bigger container, and I just took these few out, and I do not have any more containers just yet. I'm getting some more though, because I've now I watched a thing too on YouTube, and it was to do with the London Needlework School of Needlework or something, and the lady, the people that were on there were doing classes on doing these. You know, I don't know if they still do them. I suppose they would be, and this sort of work. And so I was really rapt when I seen that as well, but I can't see myself doing one of them because I don't have, I don't know, I can't afford to do that. I think it costs you money. It would be, wouldn't it? It would cost you a bit of money. Now, I'm not doing anything particular. Well, I did just stick that in my finger. That wasn't good. It's alright, I'm okay. Seems got the right sort of bead. That's not right. That one won't fit on there. Should have threw him in the bin. Sitting in there, he's only going to cause a problem. Whoops, I forgot to do that right, didn't I? Oh dear, I don't know. I'm going to have to thread this needle again. That'll be tricky. Move your dish over there, Sonia. Right. So now I'm going to put this, thread this needle again, I hope. Because this is it is a bit thicker, this bit of thread. I'm using this one here that I got from Spotlight, I think. And it's Egyptian dyed in Italy, and it's really nice, and it's a variegated one, but that doesn't matter. I'm putting it on this blue with all these different things, and it's supposed to be equal to 2 strands of embroidery thread. the stranded thread. And look at that, isn't that lovely? Doesn't that look cool? Right, now I'll do one more just for fun. Come on. So it's Friday here in Australia, sunshine. I went up the street yesterday, it was warm. I put a top on with long sleeves, like a t-shirt thingy, long sleeves, and I had a, doesn't that look cool? Look at this, look at what I've done, look at what I've done. And I got really hot because I had this woolly jumper on as well, so I had to take it off. Nice. Now, just do a few flat bits around, eh? What do you reckon? Just some flat ones around here, like, when I say flat, not such big bulky beads, but just nice little flat ones. So we get, oops, they're bound to avoid me, aren't they? I could do some of these, I suppose. This would look good. Some of those on there. Right. And now they're going to take that off. These are really little, flat, skinny ones. They're not all the right sizes, are they? Never mind. That happens. Okay, put these on. Now, I don't know which way I want these to sit. Probably on their side. Like that. I suppose I could go that way. I don't mind whichever way it wants to go. I think we might have to leave it, let it do its own thing. Hubby's out there fixing a petition to put up on the side of our undercover area. Just close it in a bit. I think that's what he's doing, although he's tapping and he hasn't used wood as a rule, so I don't know what the tapping's about. He's going out there to rivet something. Anyway. I don't want that one, it's not the same size. Well, come on. Yeah, I gotcha. Hope you can see this. It's not hard, you just come up through your bead. Up through the back, pick up a bead and go down through the back of it. Okay. Now I'm not going to use those, I might use this one. I'll get some more out so they're all the same. I bought the stuff years ago, it seemed like years ago, but months ago, last year sometime, to clean all these sticky things off this. And I haven't done it yet, it's still sitting out there in the pot, not being used. I've got things to do and they just don't get done sometimes, I just don't know. Never mind. It'll all get there. It'll get done one day and you think, oh, I just might do this now. There you go, it'll be done. Righto. I'm liking this, I really am. And you don't stress too much either about them being too close together, because they will push together later on. The more you put on the, the more it'll push together. One more, I'll put just one more row across here. Bit windy today. And breeze out there. I like wind. I like the wind. I know a lot of other people don't, but I do. Pull that bit of thread through there. Right. Now let's do something with some sequins. See, that just can be whatever shape it wants to be, really, can't it? It doesn't have to be anything particular. Now I'm going to put some sequins on this. I won't use that one because that's the same colour as this. We'll go and get out of this box here and find something jazzy. I do like the green ones and the pink ones, but I'll go with the green because they're going to be... I might have to pick them up with my tweezers so I don't shoot them flying everywhere. Where's the tweezers? Two pair here. Sitting underneath everything, of course. Of course they would be. Which ones did I say I might use? The green. Okay. A few of these because I'm going to build them up on top of one another. I'll just try that many to start with anyway, so back in there. Okay, so we need to put on, I'm going to put on 1, 2, now the cup, this one hasn't got a hole. It's like a little cup, so you put it on so that these are facing upwards, okay? Right, can't get hold of them, I'll have to pick them up a different way. Well, the hole isn't punched down on some of them, so it's not easy to get hold of them. That can't be helped, it's just the way things work in factories, I suppose. You've got to, you know, that's not very high, is it? Let's get some more. I don't know how many I've got on now. I guess if you're doing this, you just need to guess what you want it to look like, don't you? Okay. So you can have them sitting up like that. Hang on, there's one that's got a broken bit on this better. There you go. So they can sit up like that. Or you could make it so they sit down like this. Go along like that. And just put that down in there. I'm going to do that. I think I like that idea. I wonder if they'll stay like that. I'll soon find out, I suppose. Actually, that's probably not long enough, is it? So to get them to do like that, you'd have to probably do one at a time so they'd sit still. Right, so I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to stand it up instead. And I need to get some tiny little beads to put on the top of it, so to go through the top of the sequin. There's one little green one, and then I can put it all, go through there, that bead, and then I'll go right back through all these and stand it up. Okay, like that. That's pretty cool. And then I'll get another row here. I was up the street for a long time yesterday, and I was absolutely pooped when I got home. I couldn't, well, I had to go to a few places, and there was people everywhere. I mean, that's lots of people to be served in all the places I went to. waiting to get served, and there's no hole in that one. Now this one doesn't have to be the same height. This can be higher or lower than the other lot, the other pile that I put up there. And it is higher, but that's not something I did on purpose. I just threaded them on there because I wanted to just thread them on. So make that one of these, okay. I think I'll put another apricot colour one down in there. I might just keep going along here with one more because I don't want it to just look like eyes. Be alright if I could pick up a few in here. I have to get them out. There. I suppose I should do a larger patch of these. But what I'll do is I'll just do this small bit here, and then I can leave a space next to it so I can come back to them. Okay, I'll come back and get it in a minute. Put a bit more in that area, so you don't have to sort of stick fair next to another as you go. It's up to you whether you want to do that or just come back and get them later. Can you see that, how that is going on there? That's pretty cool. Right, now I'm going to come up here and put a stitch, and then I'm going to put some beaded sections, longer beaded sections. Might have to have a mouthful of water. Right, I need to get into a bit of a different colour here. I'm thinking I need a bit of blue maybe. Got some blue ones on you. These are a bit big to do what I'm going to do with them, so let's find something. They're green. Here's a packet with some blue. Right, this will be good. Or the purple. Oh yeah, we'll go with these. Yeah, we might do some purple. Oh, you can do some blue as well. There we go. Right, so I'm going to thread on 1, 2, not particularly any particular number, I just was counting them because, you know, just in case. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And see how that'll look. Now I'm going to go back. Don't go through the first bead. Go over the first one and go back through all of these. Okay, come on. Just make sure you pick them all up and go back down near where you come out. I hope I don't go back down the same place. I'm a bit worried about that. I think it could be. I'll come back out again. Because if I... Oh no, it's not going to go through. That won't happen, Sonia. Nobody panic. Oops. You need to make sure your cotton's 2 different lengths for a start, because otherwise you could end up doing what I'm done here. And then just slowly get this and let it go. It might be a tiny bit tricky at first, but that's okay. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This is the first one that I've done, so it's probably, well, it's a lot higher than the others, but that other stuff, but that's okay because you want to do a lot of different bits on here, see? Don't you? So let's do another one of those, and maybe not so high. Another bit. I guess not everybody would like this sort of thing, I don't know, but I do. I think it's really good. It's beautiful. There's a lady on here that does a lot of these. Her name is, I can't remember if, what is her name? She's got a wild boho as part of her name. I don't know if I need that many at this time. I might put this, that's enough this time. Anyway, she does a lot of these hoops and does beading and a lot of embroidery. You can put embroidery amongst this too if you want to. It's up to you whether you want to put embroidery on it, I should say. Wait a minute, I'll pull that through. There you go. Make sure it's sitting down properly. Isn't that cool? It's fun. It really is. We shouldn't make ourselves be stressed about stuff. We should have fun, shouldn't we? Anyway, another one. Another one. And this one I'll do at a level in between those two, I think. Not as long or as short as the others. Okay. How about that? That's alright, isn't it? Now you go back through these, down in there. Just miss. Isn't this going to be jazzy? I do like the idea of this. It's going to be so jazzy. Okay, now, what should we do next? I've got some little nice bits in there. Oh, hang on, I'm going to put some of these on, eh? Just do a bit of this. One. You think we're doing it right? Are we doing it right? Go through there and lay it down. Righto. We'll do these ones laying down, and then I'm going to do some standing up. Okay, I'll do some laying down. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. I hope I'm not hiding it from you. I like these beads, these bugle beads. The colours are really nice, aren't they? These are glass. Oops. I can get it caught there. Come on. I'm only making small sections of each thing, and I should probably, it doesn't matter though, I could do a bit bigger, but it doesn't matter, I don't have to. And so hubby's drilling something into the house now, I can hear him. That's okay. Well, it's not actually the house, it's a part out the back. Men do go and play with some dangerous things, don't they? Can't help themselves. Oops. He usually bees careful. He usually bees careful. Okay, so that's enough of those. I need to find something a bit different, don't I, for to show you. It's like a different bead. I've got some long ones there that, but that's alright, we just do lots of different sort of shapes and things on it. And I mostly like these ones that are built up high because that's what I like. I'm going to cut this off and put another thread through here. I'll move away a bit from where I am and do it so I can just fill all these in as I go later, them areas. Now where do I look to find some fancy things? Some fancy beads. I've got some them shell things too, because that lady had so much shells on hers, didn't she? Oh, I might do that. So it's maybe it looks like an undersea thing, doesn't it? Maybe under the sea anemones or something. The shells. They're not, I can't really see the colours. It's really hard to see the colours on this. That's the yellowy colour one, righto. The purpley colour. I suppose we can put these on, see how we go. I'll just come up, this is not tight enough, it's nowhere near tight enough. I'll have to get Jeremy to tighten it up for me. I suppose I've got it a bit better. Still not enough, I don't think. It's a bit skew with. But anyway. Right, so we've got to come through there with that. I suppose I could put a bead on there. Maybe before I take it back down through the back, I'll put this blue one on. Doesn't matter what colour they are, I'm not worried about that because they look good. They look alright. I made a big knot. Nobody panic though, it'll be all fine. Come back over here with me. Hope I haven't been doing this over here by myself. Hope you've been with me. Well, I don't know, I just wasn't looking at it. I turned it over and thought, oh, that looks good. That looks good. You go away from something for a while and you come back and it's changed a bit. Well, that's alright and it looks good. Well, it's not changed, but you're looking at it from a different aspect, I suppose. Different view. Sometimes, you know, I use the wrong words, I'm sorry about it. Oh dear. Mind and mouth are not in the same place. They aren't. It's not good. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'm going to go up here now. I'm going to do some of them. I'm going to put a back stitch there. So pull that through so it's nice and tight. That's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to do some red ones, eh? Some red ones on there. This little bowl of things is getting in my way all the time. Come up there. Put some red ones on. Something I wouldn't normally use, but then this can have all colours on it, can't it? It's the way it goes. Yep, put it there. Maybe not red on the top, don't know whether they do red on the top of them or not. Come up through there again where I am. Thread a red one on. And he stands up. You put another, put this nice metallic-y sort of red one on there and go back through this hole, back down through there. So they'll stand up, this will stand up too now. Oops. Stop fighting me. There we go. One of those. Put a nice little nest of these, can't we? That one and a bead. The bugle bead and a tiny seed bead on the top. Go back down just through the bugle bead, not the seed bead. Okay. Now I've seen that lady used some bits of fabric in amongst her things as well. But you could do that, or you could put a bit of sewing in between it, I suppose, if you wanted to do some sewing. Embroidery in between them. I must say I've really enjoyed doing this. I have. And there's plenty of room to put plenty more of these because I think it needs a bigger area yet, so there'll be put plenty on. I have to get some more of them beads though out of here. Hang on to it because it's got a lot in there and it'll probably fly all over the place. Okay, now where am I here? Right. If you use a bead thread, you won't probably be able to see it that plain, but I wanted to use the blue because of the blue black background, and I didn't think that it would be it's not going to be an issue really, is it? So if I just keep going around in here with a few more of these things, it'll make like I don't know, some sort of thing under the ocean if we're looking at an ocean. If we're looking at doing like a bit of ocean things, that's probably what it's like, isn't it? Stand it up a bit better there, Sonia. There we go, that's nice. And we have to do it a lot bigger because I'm just trying to show you different things on here to start with as we're going, because we need to do a variety of different things. That man was supposed to wait till he got a different drill bit, so I don't know what he's doing. He might have found one. He might have found a drill bit. His backyard would be full of them. I remember one time he used to always build chook yards. He had chooks. He had show chooks too. And I don't know how many of these chuck things, or whatever they are, that puts the drill bit in and out of the drill. I don't know how many of them he lost up in the yard and we could never find them. Oh dear. But anyway, it's all right. Well, that one, it'll stand up if I put something next to it, won't it? I'm going to put some more round beads over here now, some nice round ones. Maybe I can use those orange ones, I don't know. If I'm... I just got to... No, because they're too close to the colour of that. I'll just go down in there. I'll come back and put more of those on later as well. I can come over here and do some of these bigger ones. I like these flat, these ring things, but I don't... Come on, little pot. I'm trying to hold it still, really careful, so I don't tip them everywhere. These are nice. Look, that's cool, isn't it? I'm putting those on there. I've had these for ages and I've had never had anything I could do with them before. Now I can. Don't know what, but I'm putting one there. I'll just put one. What do you think? Just put one? Yeah. And then we can grow something up around it. It could be a little C thingy, couldn't it? What will we do with these? They're interesting, aren't they? I do like them. They're holy. Now I'm going to put it over there so it goes in the... I wonder if I could stand them up. I don't know that might stand up. Hey, that's pretty cool. I like how that worked out. Got any more? I'll just pick up these others on me. 2 more. That looks really good. Whoops. Put him on. I hope everybody learned to like this. I hope you all like what I'm doing. I really do. Isn't that fancy? Isn't that fancy? I'm going to come up in there and put another one in between these. Come on, get over there. It doesn't matter if you can see some of the background either because it's blue. Okay. Doesn't it look awesome? I really do like that. How they're working out. There's another one in there. Whoop. Put a lid on that. And let you, if you cotton twist it won't sit. Right, there we go. Doesn't it look good? Don't you think that looks really good? I do like it myself. I do. I'm not going to put any more of those ones in there yet because I can put some in the other part. I'm just trying to work out different things that I can put in here that make it look good. You know, like different ideas. Maybe I can do some loop ones and make them look like they could be flowers, I suppose. And the blue. That looks jazzy. I'm going to thread another piece of thread through here. And I've got 6 minutes, it says on the clock. So we're going to do a bit of that. Bit more. These bead needles are good. Oh, by gee, they are. Got them from Temu, people. And I can thread the needle with them. Look at this. It's really thick and it'll go through. It's got a good size eye on it, and you can do beading with it. I'm going to do some bit bigger round beads on here, I think. And they are somewhere here handy. I'll have another day. I do like those green ones, so I'm just going to make a knot here one day, I hope so. Keep playing around with it. Hang on, I get this. I want to put them on, are they too big? Oh, isn't that not good? They're too big. But are they though? Yes, that's a shame. These green ones. No, they're not. They're not too big at all. Look at this. That is going to be awesome. I'll do like that. Will I do the top? Yes, I'll do them with the little bead on top. Should I move him over further? How about this pearly thing? Put the pearl on top. Put the pearl on top. Go down in there. Righto. Not too big at all. Isn't that neat? Pull it through really tight. Don't break your cotton though. Just be very careful. When you go back through here, I like it. Just go back through the green one, not through the pearl. Go. I've seen some of them putting the sequins on so they stand up too. I think I don't know, get any caught in there. Wait a minute, this is twisted, it's not going right to the end. I'm pulling that through properly. Now it's right. I don't know if you can stand them sequins up. I'm going to have a go. Maybe they're different sort of sequins. I've only just seen pictures of them. I've seen some on Pinterest. They're only pictures of them. I don't know how they worked. I don't know if there's many videos on how to do this. Either people show you it, but they don't really necessarily show you how to do it. I suppose it's something that people just do, you know, yourself. It's not, maybe you can't, well, you can show people how to do it, but you got to use your own ideas. How to put it together in your own beads too. I know with that one that's from the London embroidery thing, you can get a kit and it shows you all the stuff that you need, and then of course you can, these aren't pulling over tight enough. Oh dear, my shoulder's really itchy. I'm sorry about this. It's the one I can't reach because of my arm. How do you think we're going? I think we're going pretty good. I'm really pleased. I'm impressed. I am pleased with this. I'm going to tighten these up a bit by going and putting a thread through them. I hope hubby's alright. He just come through the back door. He was cutting something and he was through the back door. I hope he's okay. Nothing cut off him. Oh dear. He might have thought I was wanting him or something, but oh, he's not coming in here, so he's right. Now there's a gap down in there, so I can put something in that. What am I going to put in here? Because I can fill these gaps up. I suppose I can put another one of those orange ones in there. One just has to be patient with getting them open, that's all. Will this fit, I wonder, this one? It might do. I'll put that, oops, no, I want another bead on top. There. Put a bead on top. That fit in there? Yeah, I think so. And we get this one, purple one. And I'm going to turn off this timer thing here really quickly too, so you don't fiddle about here. There's no hole in that. I'll have to turn the timer off. Okay. I better go now. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Have a good day.